Hi, this is Steve Garland, head wrestling coach at the University of Virginia, giving my weekly Virginia wrestling newsletter, video newsletter. And this week we wanted to do something a little different. We wanted to get right to it in terms of breaking down the guys that you'll be seeing competing this weekend, and guys that kind of give you a preview of weight by weight, what our team is going to look like for at least for the first semester. So we haven't done that yet. I thought it'd be a good time to do that this week, especially with the Clarion Open coming up this weekend, Sunday. Clarion, Pennsylvania, we wrestle in a big open tournament. We've been doing this the last few years, and we like it because it gets everybody in the pool. Red shirts, non-red shirts, starters, non-starters, gets everybody in there and to see what's what and see what we have. And we feel like it's a great way to sort of decipher our lineup. We have a lot of weights that are up for grabs right now, and we believe that real competition is the best way to settle that as opposed to wrestle-offs. I mean, we'll do wrestle-offs if we have to, but there's nothing like getting under the lights, real referee, real pressure. You see what you got in those moments, and so being a competitor is not an easy thing to do, and so that's why we want to see what happens in actual competition. So heading into that, I'm going to break this down into 3 segments: lightweights, middleweights, heavyweights. Here's the first one: lightweights. So right off the bat, at 125, you're going to see Louie Hayes wearing the Virginia singlet this year. Louie Hayes was a redshirt freshman for us last year, had a great redshirt freshman campaign, wrestling in a lot of opens, and had a real big breakthrough in the offseason where he beat 2 All-Americans and just missed placing at the University Nationals. Gosh, he was the one that at the Southern Scuffle last year beat the 6th-ranked guy in the country, almost by major decision, in Dylan Peters from Northern Iowa, and then over the summer beat Connor Schramm, who's returning All-American from Stanford. So he's really, really good. He works darn hard. He's put on a lot of muscle and a lot of strength since he got here, which you see a lot of your sons doing, or to the parents out there, you can see the difference in your sons' bodies. You know, it's a great thing, and we think you're going to see big things out of him. Behind him, at 125, we have a first-year named Sam Book. Phenomenal kid. I mean, pretty much a coach's dream in terms of what you want to coach, in terms of work ethic, character, dedication. Always says the right thing, does the right thing. He's just an awesome kid from Robinson High School and a state champ from Virginia. He'll be wrestling 125 pounds as well. And, it's going to be a great year of development for him. As of right now, the plan is for him to redshirt. At 133, we got Jack Muller. Jack Muller is not redshirting. There's been a lot of questions on that. He's wrestling, and he's wrestling 133 pounds. Jack, again, to recap, he was an All-American last year, was in the semifinals of Nationals, actually tore a ligament in his ankle, and so we think he could have won the whole tournament, but he's learned a lot since then. He actually had a great offseason as well. We brought him to the University Club Duels and also to the Junior World Team Trials where he took 3rd and just narrowly missed being in the finals of that championship. So he's awesome. He's big. He's strong. He's the most powerful he's ever been. He's the most has the most muscle he's ever had in his life. And we think he's gotten better technically as well with the coaches we have surrounded him with. So yeah, I think we're in great shape there. And then we also have a great freshman, true freshman, by the name of Scotty Kiono. Scotty is a 2-time state place winner from California. For those who don't know, California is one of the only states in the entire nation that has one true state champ, one state championship. There's not 50 divisions. There's not 6 divisions like there are in the Commonwealth of Virginia, or 2 divisions in PA. There's so many different divisions in California. The biggest state in the union. You gotta really be a stud to place and or win that thing. So we got a great one there. He's just a great kid. We want to develop him. We want to bring him everywhere with us and make sure that we have eyes on him, that we're coaching him and helping him. And so he's going to be wrestling at 133 as well. At 141, we have a few guys there. We've got Sam Martino returning. He redshirted last year, wrestled like 50-something matches as a redshirt, just completely awesome hard worker. Top of his class in his ROTC program. I heard that directly from one of his commanding officers. He's got a 3.88 GPA last semester. Works his tail off, does everything right. I'm sure he'll be in today doing extra. He always does on his own. So he'll be at 141. Then we also have a freshman, highly touted freshman, true freshman named Brian Courtney. Brian Courtney was a 2-time state champ from Pennsylvania, Flow Nationals champ, 2nd in high school nationals. Yeah, he's really good, and he's going to take time to develop as well. And does everything right, just about a perfect kid as you can get. You'll hear that theme a lot with my guys. I mean, it's an amazing group of kids, and I mean that sincerely. And so he'll be at 141 as well. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anybody there. If I miss anybody, my sincere apologies. I had a board meeting at 7 a.m., so I'm a little fatigued right now. But I'll try to go back and if we make any mistakes, we'll come back and fix it. 149 this year. We've got Sammy Crevasse, a returning national qualifier for us there, who's I believe he's national ranked in some of the rankings. If he's not, he should be. He was really close last year to having some breakthrough moments. He finally, at the end of the year, beat a top 12 ranked guy from NC State and looked really good. Wrestled up to his capability, which we thought was awesome. Travis Paulson has been personally investing in him a lot, specifically with Sammy, and has really helped him a ton. I think you're going to see a lot of different things in terms of Sammy, in terms of the way he competes, but also technically his hand fight specifically and the way he's using his weapons better. So we think he's going to be a force. We also have an awesome true freshman named Jake Keating. And it's going to be bouncing around from 49 to 57 for us. And Jake is one of the hardest working kids, if not the hardest working kid I've ever coached. And I've coached some great kids. He's just a freak, next level. He just has a lot of wrestling to learn. And so, again, the more we can be with him, the more matches he can get, the more we can have hands on him and eyes on him. I think that's going to help him there. I'm trying to think who else at 49. Well, we'll move to 57. Well, we'll wait till 57 for the next block. But for right now, if I've made any mistakes, I apologize, and we'll try to get back to it. Go Hoos.